first of all, let us know what is La Nina itself. La Nina is where a weather pattern that occurs in the Pacific Oceans, where the strong winds blow warm water at the ocean surface from the South America to the Indonesia. When the warm water moves west, the cold water from the deep will rises to the surface near the coast of the South America. So when does these events occur? These La Nina events occur is not fixed, and sometimes it follows the El Nino events, which occur at irregular interval about 2 to 7 years. Previously, these La Nina events began in 1903 and 1906 according to the National Centers for Environmental Predictions. Did you know that La Nina itself is meant by the little girl in Spanish, while for El Nino, it means the little boy in Spanish. Both of these phenomenon is different with each other. For example, the La Nina will causes a wetter weather for the West Pacific seaboards and drier weather on the East Pacific, while for the El Nino, it will causes drier weather for the West Pacific seaboards and wetter weather on the East Pacific. This La Nina also occurred in Malaysia, as the World Meteorological Organization has released a statement on June that the current La Nina cycle might last into 2023. During these durations, only Johor and the west of Sarawak will receive higher rainfall distribution than their average levels until October, while for Kelantan and Terengganu, they will receive lower rainfall distributions than their average levels between August and September. There are 3 mitigation approaches that I have listed here. Firstly is by irrigation, secondly by restricting rice exports, and thirdly by the cover crop method. Firstly, by the irrigations, the efficient method, which is by using the drip irrigations, that will save the water and fertilizers by allowing water to drip slowly to the roots of the plants. Secondly, by restricting the rice export, which is by reducing the rice exports towards other countries, and at the same time lowers the food price, which will benefit the local citizens. And the last method, which is the cover crop method, which is primarily used to slow the erosions and at the same time improve the soil health and enhance the water availability to the plants. As for my suggestion here, I think that our country need to be a step further for these sections in order to detect and predict the La Nina events. For example, in the tropical Pacific Oceans, where they detected these events by many methods such as satellites and sea level analysis. As conclusions, we can see that La Nina can bring bad effects towards our country, so it is important and vital for our country and ourselves as the citizens of Malaysia to prepare ourselves in order to avoid any loss from being occurred. So that's all from me. Thank you.